Okay, so again, hi everybody. I'm saying hi again, even though I said hi earlier for a recording thing, but I am now streaming. So I am over on Twitch doing this live for anybody that's watching the VOD / YouTube video stuff that I do of these stitchings. Come join over on the Twitch. It's the same as YouTube. Silver Seams with a double S at the end, so yippee! Hi, Raya! Hello! Okay, that one's done. Let's do F next. F is 452. But yeah, I was doing a little bit of recording, but then got distracted with Overwatch with friendos, and then I tried doing a little bit more, and then I was getting distracted with a video, so we're just here so that I can actually just solely focus. I can just focus. Music. I don't know what to do. Oh. Raya, you can... I know. Grab your Switch. Play some Hollow Knight. Just de-stress with Hollow Knight. I know Hollow Knight might be a little stressful with some fights, but it's distraction. 'Tis distraction. Feel like going on the Switch. Fair. What sort of options do you have then? Like anything? Just feel kind of empty right now, sorry. Don't apologize, Raya. You got nothing to be sorry about. You goober. It's okay. All I can really do. Oh. Little sidetrack thought, but Raya, do you have any water? Like, and I ask this just because of last night. Just to, you know. Just, yeah. Yeah. Got water. Yay! That's good. Oh! Actually, Raya. Raya. So, you remember whenever I was talking about the... I believe I had talked to you about it, but the woman that was married to the Eiffel Tower? You know about her? Yeah, apparently she got divorced with the Eiffel Tower because she fell in love with a fence. So she divorced the Eiffel Tower and then married a fence. So yeah, that's her life. kind of feel bad for the Eiffel Tower. But hey, I mean, maybe she was just on the fence with that relationship, and then she actually wanted to be with a fence. We're all going to die if people start for fences. You know, Raya, I've recently fell in love with a chain link fence. I think I need to go with them, you know? Speaking of which, one of my friends, last semester, I have a clip of you talking to No! I wasn't dirty talking to a fence. I was saying one of my friends humped a fence. Like, one of my friends was humping a fence and broke it. I wasn't the one that did it. One of my friends did. I even have it on video. I recorded them humping the fence. Talk dirty to it. No, I did no such thing. Video of you humping the fence. No. I don't remember making that promise. I don't remember saying that. Okay, is this all F? Yes. Yes. If. 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 And F. Command when he's down. What the? I'm sorry. Creepy picture I sent you from when I was a baby? Yeah. What about it? Did you find another one? Uh-oh. Well, here's the thing, Raya. You say, like, there's, like, the random house and there's a random thing on it. I don't see that. Even whenever I click the zoom in, it just gets really blurry. So I'm like, I believe what you say. It's just, on my end, it just gets very blurry when I try to zoom in, and I'm like, I don't even see the house. Like, it's that blurry on my end when I try to zoom in. So yeah, get home, I'm going to research and try to find out who that is in the picture. I mean, it's blurry because it's from 1997. Yeah, well, I mean, like, I more mean blurry in the sense of, like, from the distance, I can see the house. I can see the house and what you say it is, I just can't see the person. And so whenever I click the zoom in feature, it then makes it into one giant blur. Like, all I see is, like, little pixels. Just being like, yeah, there's, like, a red blob, and a blue blob, and a little bit of a yellow blob. So, like, zoomed out, I can see the big thing, like, main thing that's in it, but if it's anything else, I can't see. They can't see it. Look at Discord. But what if I don't wanna? I'm just kidding. Let me do this. Then let me do another stitch. Just to get this secured. Okay. Hi, Silver. Hi. Huntress, boop the jelly. No. What the heck? You never boop a jellyfish. Never boop to the jelly. I see the house, but that's all I can see. I'm not staring at it anymore. The only reason why I'm not staring at it anymore is because I'm trying to focus and see, but my eyes are turning to static. And I'm just like, what? How do you not see the child in the blue shirt? Raya, I'ma hold your hand when I say this. I see a light blue rectangle, and that is all I'm seeing. Again, I'm not saying that's not what on the picture, but on my end, I just see a light blue rectangle. I'm sorry, Ryan. But like, I do see the shirt. I see the blue. It's just I can't make anything else out of it. That's the issue. Because I'm, like, even whenever I click magnify again, it just blurs everything further than what it already is. So it's a case of, I see the area you're meaning, just not the actual focus. I'm sorry. Wait. I see another pin. Okay. I now see it. I now see it. I now see it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I see it now. I see it now. I think it's also a case too of like, yeah, that is weird. That is very weird why there's a child there. But yeah, it is creepy. I think the thing that I was like having trouble with trying to see where that face was too is like, I thought it was the figure laying down. I thought it was laying down, so I was trying to find where the head was in a lying down position, not just upright. Because the thing is, like, I see it now, but first looking at it, it kind of looks like one of the walls, because it's nearly, well, not really. Now looking at it, it's not, but like on a first glance, it's like, it looks like it could be a wall. So yeah, it wasn't a case of like, I didn't see it at all. It's outlined. I definitely see it. But when I was trying to be like, where's the child? Where is it? Where is it? Is the child behind me? Does it have a knife? I saw that child in a dream once when I was a kid. Ooh. Do you remember what the dream was? And was it a okay-ish dream? It's really weird. That house I was in was 2 doors down the road from a church with a cemetery. I remember vaguely what the dream was. Ah, I see. Also, don't mind me giving that reaction. It's just more of a case of like, the heck. Like, that's creepy for me. Just the, like, I'm not creeped out by cemeteries or any of that. It's just so weird hearing you say that. Oh yeah, it was like you were 2 houses down from the church and cemetery. And I was just like, great. Most of my life, I lived next to a cemetery and a church. So what, and that's where the elementary and middle school I went to was kind of located too. And then my high school, there was a cemetery slash graveyard right across the street from it. And now I'm in college and there is a graveyard right in front of the college. And I'm just like, what the heck? Why is this all near me? What the heck? And now just hearing you say it, I'm like, great. By association with you, there is yet another instance of being close to graveyard. And I don't see it as a bad thing. I'm just more, it's one of those things that's like, if I had a nickel for every single time that I was going to a place or lived in a place that was close to or nearby a cemetery slash graveyard, I would have this many nickels. And that is very concerning as to how, like, the amount of nickels that I have. So yeah, it's just, huh, okay. For clarity, I no longer live near a graveyard. Yeah, I just more mean, like, just that you grew up that way. Not saying that you currently do. Just, because here's the other thing too, is the current house my family lives in, it's not near a graveyard or a cemetery. But one thing that everybody's thinking is that, oh yeah, the house slash everywhere we might be near might be on ancient burial grounds, like Native American burial grounds. And it's just like, great. Awesome. If that's the case, it's another cemetery. Another cemetery slash graveyard. Yay. Except this time we're living right on it. Yay. I was a very creepy child. What all did you do? That makes you think that you were a creepy child. Ooh, a goat. Ow, my eye, my eye. Ad scared you. Ow. Give me a second. 1, 2. E is for 14. Yes, and I have that right here. Wow. Wow. I'm gonna finish, because it's just 3 stitches. I'll do these, and then I'll read your message. Where do I place this? I place it in your mouth. No, I place it right here. Okay. Just 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. Okay. There was one time when where I was playing in my room, was probably only like 4 to 5, but I was on my own. But my mother could hear me talking and came to check on me, but when she walked away, I looked at her and said, "You scared him away." To this day, I don't know if that was my twin or someone else, but there were multiple occasions similar to that, like looking at corners and laughing or looking at a wall. Oh! That is kind of terrifying. But at the same time, I don't know, funny? It's funny to listen to, not funny to experience or watch. Yeah, huh. Well, if it was your twin, then yay! You got to speak with him for a bit and play with him, so yay! That's good, at least. At least I would think that's a good thing. And if not, I don't know. That's even scarier. I was a creepy child. Yes, you were a creepy child. Sorry. Just, I feels irritated. Like, it feels like something is poking and prodding at my eye. My eyeball. Someone's trying to poke my ball. Pokemon balls. But just one of my eyeballs. I don't know what's going on. Wah. My son was the same. Oh. Yeah, no, I think... I wasn't really a creepy child. I think I... So you know how I was saying that I didn't really have a gay awakening, or like there wasn't one instance that was like, oh yeah, that's the thing that made me gay. Yeah, no, I remember playing with Legos. I need to show what I was playing with, cause it best describes slash would be like, yeah, okay, cause I was playing with Legos and was creating a few gay scenes. Born gay, pretty much. But yeah, no joke. I don't remember what the set was. I just know it's a very old set. It's just giving me pyramids. The Giza pyramids. And it's like, it's not that. No. Ah. No. Which one had it? It was this one. Okay. Display capture. No, that's a window capture. Display. So this is the Lego set. And how did I do gay? So these two, the jackal head ones, yeah, you can't really see it, but let's look a bit more. Let's look a bit more. Lego Egypt, Lego jackal, character. There we go. Yeah, they had muscles on them. So I kept making them make out. I let my imaginations run wild and was just making them make out. Yeah, I can't defend myself with that one. You came out of the womb and the first thing you said was, yeah, let's go to the doctor. Yeah, as a kid you made furry fandoms. Yes, pretty much. But it was, the thing is sometimes I would swap the heads. I would swap the heads, because it's just like, bam, abs, and pecs. And like, here's the thing. I was doing that when I was like 8. This was not a thing of like, oh yeah, let me do this as like a tween, or like just became a teenager. No, I was doing it when I was like 8 years old. Yeah. I can't explain myself. It's, yeah, I was a weird person. Standing there watching you think they no grudge out of that one. Here's the other thing too, is just dance songs too. Um, yeah, I think it was a case of like, yeah, if my parents didn't know I was gay or fruity or any of that, they would have known just from the songs I was dancing to. Because ones that I was doing was like Give Me a Man After Midnight, She-Wolf, Seven Rings by Ariana Grande, Problem by Ariana Grande, Starships by Nicki Minaj. I was doing all the feminine songs because I was just like, I like dancing to these more. The male songs are just so clunky. I wanna move my body around. I don't wanna just be like, hit the chest, man spread, hit the chest, man spread. I was like, I actually wanna move my body. I wanna go side to side. I wanna sway. I wanna do all these things. Listen, there are times that I question if I am gay. But I feel like anyone that... Like, if I were to talk to anyone about it, they would just all point to this and be like, either you're the gayest straight man ever, or you're just flat out gay. Like, it's one of those two options. Or it's like, you're not straight, you're just heavily bisexual, but extremely leaning towards men, or you're just gay. And you just keep making yourself think you're not. You've always been gay, but my gay awakening was my ex-girlfriend's brother. What do you mean by your ex-girlfriend's brother? Huh? How was he your gay awakening? If you want to share, that is. He was immaculate. Ooh. I'm just imagining you, Raya, just being like, thinking you're straight, and then all of a sudden, like, a man just comes in. And you know how the, like, cartoons make their eyes pop out? And googly eyes? Yeah, I just imagined that, but more of a case of, like, brother just comes in after, like, working out or something, or just lifting something. And then just comes in and is like, hey sis, how you doing? And you just look over and you're just like, ooh, oh my goodness. I've been dipping in the... Like, how come I haven't had a dip in this... the gay pond? I don't know. Had been together for a few months. I was 14, I think. But I got invited over for dinner, and we were all sitting at the table, and her brother walked in, and I saw the rainbow. He was 19 at the time, but still. Yeah. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. If you weren't gay... if you weren't gay... No. If you weren't just automatically born gay, I feel like you're gay awake, like, for majority of people, is seeing an older guy kind of thing, you know? Like, not extremely older or any of that, just more of a case of, like, someone that's just out of your league, but they're, like, very defined? Because, I don't know, first I wanted to say mature, but then it's like, there's quite a few, like, there's a lot of people around my age, around your age, and even older that are man children. So it's like, mature is maybe not the right word, but you know, like, the gay awakening is mostly just like actors or teachers or professors or stuff like that. Like, a lot of it is more of just like, you see someone that is just a bit older at first, and then it's just like, whoa. Like, you're seeing what could possibly happen with someone of that physique, if that makes sense. Like, it's just more of a case of, like, you may not be fully into that person, but it could just be, whoa, I like male physique more than the female. My first celebrity crush was Tom Ellis. Ooh, nice. I'll be honest, I've never had a celebrity crush. I've just always been kind of like, okay, it's a person. Tis people. Tis a person. Tis a person. I mean, heck, quite a few friends and people have just said to me that, like, I might as well... Not might as well, but might have just been aromantic for a while, because just, you know. I don't know. I don't even know. Never found a celebrity hot. It's not so much I didn't find a celebrity hot, it was just more of a case of I don't want to fantasize over a person that I was never gonna meet, if that makes sense. Like, I don't wanna think of a guy or anyone in that sense if it was a case of, like, one-sided / I was never going to talk to them in my life. But same time, it's just also like I never really found a person hot for a, like, long time. It's just more of a case of like, cool, you're a person. Nice. Do you have exceptions? With actual people? No. Not really. You're gonna maybe strangle me, but like when I was doing, like, when I had that week of like just doing nothing and reading fanfic stuff, it was more of a case of like not a case of like, oh my goodness, I have the feelings for a fictional person, but more of a case of like just thinking / reading and imagining the person. That was more of the thing that was like, huh, okay. Like, I didn't have a crush on the character. I had a crush on the type of person they were, if that makes sense. Like, it wasn't a case of like, oh my goodness, I am so crushing on this character. No, it was more of a case of like, oh my gosh, I'm crushing on this guy who actually treats his partner this way, and it is absolutely gorgeous and beautiful, kind of thing. Like, it wasn't a case of like, oh my goodness, they described him in such a hot way. It was more of a case of, oh my goodness, they're actually taking this person on a date and actually taking care of them, and they got into a little fight, but then they made up afterwards and then just were together again. Like, that's so cute. Was it Batman? No, it wasn't. Ew. It was it was, wait, Batman was hot. Yeah, I'm just not really interested in him, you know, keep recruiting and stuff, like, even if he's not intentionally recruiting, it's just like, you know, he's bad with communicating and stuff like that. It's just, yeah. Character-wise, he's good. But if he was a real person, I would slap him across the face. Because I'm just like, dude. You are traumatizing children, not in the sense of making them fight criminals, even though that is something that would be traumatizing to children, but of just not communicating with them. Like, have gay exceptions, yes, but I think mine would be a little worse. Mine would be the Joker. No, I'm just kidding. It would be, so the one that yeah, Red Hood. Listen. You know? Just, Though, actually, the first one, though, I find hot. Yeah. And Morticia Adams. Oh, that's fair. That is fair. Raya. My brain kind of did a thing, and it's like reminded me of just being like, yeah, we're two completely different people. Like, of course we're two completely different people, but more of like, we're two completely different aesthetics. Why do I say that? Because I'm the person that's like, you're over here loving metal music, rock, anything with drums and all that, and I'm over here being like, yeah, Mary Poppins. Musical like songs. Just, something with a funky beat. Something that you could just do a little jig to. Like, you're over here doing death metal screaming, and then I'm over here just prancing around singing A Spoonful of Sugar. This is just a spoonful of sugar. Will help the medicine go down. Heck. Like, you know how a lot of people go to church and they read the Bible so many times and all that and say that and like just live life based off of the readings and all that? Yeah, no, that was me, but with Mary Poppins. Every single time that I went to one of my grandmother's houses, I put the VHS, I think it was VHS or DVD, into the plaything, and I would watch it at least 3 times during that visit. Just every single time listen to it and sing to the songs a little bit, and just overall just be like, I like this. I like listening to it, because it was also a thing too of like, that's a movie that teaches you lessons. Just being like, hey, spoonful of sugar helps medicine go down, and it's just like, yeah, if you do this, like swallow the hard thing, but see the good in it. The chimney sweepers, all that. It's just like, it was just a movie, sure, but it's like, it had lessons. And it was nice, and most of it was just like, hey, treat people nice, do the things you need to do. Once you figure all that out, you're your own person, but do good. So yeah. I'm a big muscular metalhead that mostly wears black and will gladly call someone an idiot if they are, and you're a cute toy who wears colorful clothes and likes happy socks. Yes. There's not a chance in heaven or hell that your family doesn't know you're giving the kind of child you were. What? Are you saying that every... Also, I feel like I was at a severe disadvantage if I wanted to be straight. Because, I have 3 younger sisters. Guess what? You know what they've done to me? They've put me in princess dresses and have put makeup on me. But you know what I didn't do? I didn't fight them on it. Heck, there was a time that I willingly put on one of the princess dresses just to walk around and make one of my sisters happy, I think. Or we were playing, I don't remember what was happening, but I know that I willingly put on one of them and just started walking around with while my sister was doing something else. And I'm just like, look over here. Yeah. That was a 40 points. Makeup, pin my brother down and put makeup on it. Oh. Aww. Oh, princess. You really pissed me off once. So I did it at kicked him into the living room where everyone was. Oh my god. That's funny. Bum-ba-da-ba-da-bum. Bum-ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum. He was fun. Aww. Yay. We love the Fun Brothers. Miss him sometimes, but oh well. Yeah. At least you have, like, you can look back and have fond memories. And be like, that was funny. Also, I feel like this thread color is a lie. This thread color feels like it's a lie. Is it supposed to be this dark? Uh-oh. Or is the dark thread too dark, and this is the right? Huh. Maybe the thread's too light and too dark. Like the dark blue is too dark, and the light blue is too light. Uh-oh. That's not really good. Ruh-roh, Raggy. You know what? We trust the process. We're trusting the process. We're trusting the process. Even though when I say trust the process, when I'm cross-stitching, that actually just means there is a huge mistake or this is not turning out well, but we're still going to do it anyway. The love child between Jack. I hate... Raya, why? Just why? 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 I'm gonna go cry now. I'm not wrong and you know it. You are wrong. You are very wrong, good sire. No proof. Wait. So mean. So rude. I can't believe I'm dating a bully. Yeah, this... I don't like how this looks. This doesn't look good. What the heck? The blues, both blues might be too dark and too light. This sucks. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like how it looks. But I'm still gonna stitch it. We're trusting the process. Yay. Yay. I mean, it doesn't look bad. It's just like, I would have thought the dark blue would fade more into it. Ugh. But we'll see when it's all done. But once it's all done, it's just gonna be done. I'm not ripping anything out. Because yeah, no, we're not doing that. I think it looks great, honey. Thank you. I look like a classic muscular guy on Pinterest or Instagram. Time to look on Pinterest. Pinterest. Muscular man. Okay, thanks, Pinterest. Yeah, no, I'm clicking away from it immediately. The first image was of a muscular man, but it was him in a Speedo. No, thank you. It's like, oh, you want to see muscular man? How about we show the whole physique? Front and center, and I'm just like, thanks. You know, I'm good. There's a picture of me on Pinterest somewhere. Yeah. But I wouldn't know whether it is you or not. Imagine just one day I randomly send a picture and be like, hey, look at this guy's outfit. Looks pretty cool. And then you're just sweating internally, being like, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's me. That's me. Oh crap, he's found me. Do I tell him? Or do I just say, that's pretty cool? I thought I messed up. Uh-oh. Anyhow, I'm gonna finish this, and then I might start work on the other male Meowstic sprites, the shiny one. Hopefully that one looks better than this. And it's not bad, it's just, the blues bug me. The suit looks cool. Yeah, cosmic. Raya, you'll be happy to know is if that ever is your response to something that I find, and it is you, my dumb butt won't be like, oh wait, I found the image of you, cool. No, I'ma think, oh, you bought this suit, can I see you in it? I wouldn't connect that you're commenting that because I found the picture of you. I would be thinking, oh, wait, you have this exact suit? What does it look like on you? That seems pretty nice. No joke. Hi. Hey. I'm your boyfriend. I'm here to make sure that you feel loved and disappointed at the same time. When I ask questions that should be common sense, but for my brain, I draw the wrong conclusions. Sometimes, maybe. I promise, I don't try to be dumb. It just happens naturally. Listen, I was born with the gay gene. Not all gays are smart. If I bought a suit for a couple hundred, check me for a brain tumor because that's way too... What? Huh? What? No. What the heck? No. Jesus, that's a lot. That's an expensive suit. Actually, hold on. I message you something. It's a good price for a quality suit. Yeah! Good quality suits. Heck yeah. But yeah, I sent a message of why I would not think it would be a brain tumor at first. Teehee. You goober. Okay. I hate how I'm thinking this, but this looks like just a bipedal Vaporeon. With how it's looking with the blues. I don't like that. I don't like it at all. And that I like spending the money, it's because I want to feel comfortable about myself, but also look nice. Yeah, that's very reasonable. Yeah. Yeah. It's better to buy expensive because they last longer and are actually made for comfort in mind. Whereas more cheap stuff is just made for quick money grabs. And just to be able to afford the item that's a necessity, but it will eventually break down more easily and more soon that you need to buy it again. So yeah, I completely understand. Yeah. Better expensive than cheap, but expensive is never easy to afford. So like I was treated like crap growing up, but being able to yeah, absolutely. A good reminder of being like, no matter what anybody says, or if you're thinking like kind of dark, you can always like just look at what you have and be like, but I accomplished this. I accomplished all this, I got all this because it was my own merits. And because I worked hard for it. So yeah. My back. I know it's like I say my back and stuff like that. You probably think I'm in like a shrimp position. No. A lot of times I am sitting with my back straight. And sometimes that just makes it. Ugh. It's just Okay, it's not too bad, I guess. Part about you. Yeah. I got a straight back. Okay. And now all that's left is the eyeballs. The eyeballs. I have crap posture. Time to fix it. We gotta fix your posture, Raya. Does the female sprite? It only needs 322. Okay. I'm not doing the female sprites today, though, because I would need to pull out those threads, and I'm not pulling out any more threads. I already pulled out enough threads for today, for now. So yeah, not pulling anything else out. I do start to slouch. Yeah. Very slouchy to not so slouchy, or not so slouchy to very slouchy. I will do the stretch break after I finish this color, because it's just 3 stitches. I promise. I will stretch after I finish these 3 stitches. Then it's 3 more stitches for the other color. I promise. I promise. I promise. I promise. After starting to work out, though. Nice! Yay! That's good. Posture improvement. Okay, I stretch. Okay. And now... Your stretch noises are so cute. What the heck? Right. Cutie. What? Nothing. You're just a goober. Anyhow, 1, 2. Wrong hole. 2. And 3. It's all done. I guess it's not that bad. I just can't really see the teal that much. I can't see the teal too well. Or well, it is. I can see the teal well, but it's also kind of just like, I don't know. It just looks off. But 'tis done. I feel really sleepy suddenly. Eepy. I mean, it is 1:34 for you, isn't it? So I mean, would be kind of shocking if you weren't tired. I'm going to sleep if that's alright. Okay. Rest well, Raya. I mean, I might end stream then, just because we actually got this done. So yippee! I'll pin this to the wall. So yeah, we got another finish. And then I have the colors set up for the shiny sprite. Opening stream, I feel a lot better now. Yeah, no problem, Raya. Listen, I will gladly do it whenever you need it, Raya. I shall do it whenever you need it. You're the best. No, you're the best. But yeah, go rest well, Raya. And again, if you have a hard time sleeping or just are awake and you want to message someone, I am here for you. Microsoft was unable to say you're gay. Where's Meowstic? There's Meowstic. Let's put it back in downloaded. Can I save that? Yes, I can. Okay. Now let's say put it over there. Good night. Good night.